Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Agave Talk, your number one source for everything agave. We appreciate you being here with us today. Today, I am checking out something I'm excited for. Insólito. Yes, Insólito Tequila. Got the Blanco right here. I've been hearing some really good things about this brand, and I'm excited I got my hands on the bottle of Blanco. To be honest, too, I do also have the reposado, and I do have the añejo, all right? So we are not doing a full flight today. No, I am really going to focus on this Blanco, all right? Next week, though, we release every week, every Sunday, 10 a.m. We're going to focus on a reposado next week, and then the following week, that añejo, all right? When I do that añejo video, I'm actually going to bring back the Blanco and the reposado and then do the flight. That's where I'll do the flight, all right? But I really wanted to focus today exclusively on the Blanco, the repo next week, and then the añejo as well, just to give them all their own time and really kind of dive deep into it and not rush anything, all right? Because like I said, I have heard some good things about this brand and I'm super excited. I mean, I'm loving the design. It's like a frosted matte glass across all of them. Looking here, this is coming out of NOM 1558. You got just this flamingo going on top and kind of the agave field, the gold on the neck. Great. Who is this? Alberto Herrera. Yes, Alberto Herrera. They put his name right on front. This is the master distiller. This is a 40% Blanco, all right? And that master distiller, Alberto Herrera, I would highly recommend you go check out the NOM on this if you really are like a real agave geek, right? But the Herrera brothers, Alberto Herrera and the Herrera brothers, built their distillery high in the Sierra de Tigre Mountains of Jalisco, Mexico. And it's supposed to be the highest distillery, the highest you can go. That's where this distillery is. And the purpose they did that, they said they really wanted where the hot days and cool nights of that region would allow for a really unique aging process, all right? Something also that they're doing a little bit different. So first, unique. They have that the highest distillery in the region, right? Hot days, cool nights, that fluctuation of temperature is really going to affect the tequila. In addition, they got rid of copper stills. They're not doing copper still distillation. They're doing stainless steels, and they're also aging them in new American oak. So a lot of places used American oak. This Insólito is using new American oak, and that really plays into the name Insólito. Again, that little O makes like the Insólito, right? That right there, what that means is actually unusual, extraordinary, exceptional, rare. However, any one of those words work for the translation of Insólito. And that's, again, just kind of plays into the brand itself of, this being something unusual, something rare, something exceptional. And hopefully all of that translates to the juice, okay? Another fun fact, if you are a fan of country music, all right, the band Midland. There is a band called Midland that there are partners in this brand. So this is their tequila. It is then a celebrity tequila. All right. So if you are into country music, the band Midland, this is theirs. Cool. So like I said, we are about to check this out. Looking at the back, it does have a little story. Let me try to get that in. You can read that right there. It started when the Herrera brothers built their distillery high in the mountains of Jalisco. They combined the natural advantages of the location and elements with their extraordinary process. All right. And there you go. Right on the back, it brings up that information about that band, Midland. And they collaborated with the Herrera brothers that really made for a very uncommon, right? An uncommon tequila. So super cool. Gonna check this out. I have not tasted this at all. I have heard some good things about it, and I'm hoping those things are true. So let me get this plastic off. While I do that, if you have already tried this, please, I would love to hear your comments down below. Drop it in the comment section so I can hear your thoughts. All right. Let me cut this seal. You guys know I like my seals really nice and sliced neat. I don't like to rip them apart. And with that being said, let your bottles pop. Oh, yeah. Looking at this cork, it's just, kind of like feels rubbery. It's kind of cool, actually. A little detail. The outside of this is like a frosted matte glass that could almost be described as feeling rubbery, and this feels rubbery as well. That's a little cool detail. I like that, paying attention to details. All right. Well, overall, I appreciate you being here. If you have not done so already, please hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. So this Insolito Blanco is coming in at 40%, completely unaged. Let me get that back in there. And you can tell this is completely clear. Let's take a look at the legs and tears. Let me get that in. Move that out. Let me get that in. It sticks around for a minute. Let me get that back. It sticks around. The legs and tears stick around for a minute. And then it starts to dissipate. It starts to dissipate from the bottom, moving then up to the top. Let me try to get that into focus. So yeah, it does get on there kind of sticky, and then it's going away. It's going away. It's not like super quick, but it is a little quicker than I was expecting. All right, let's take a smell. Okay. You are getting agaves. I'm getting anise as well. A lot of anise on that, actually. This is being, again, distilled extremely high up. And they're actually using a blend of 20% lowland agaves and 80% highland agaves. Now, that's kind of curious. Like, why that blend? Why not 50-50? Why not the other way around? But again, like those little details, kind of like I was saying with the top, little details like that are absolutely going to change the flavor profile. And that's why not all tequila tastes exactly the same. Now, should it have a flavor of agave? For sure. But because of the agave, where they're from, the terroir it was made in, how high, low, right? Was there a lot of rain that summer? I mean, even like wine, there's just so many different natural and environmental impacts that impact the flavor of tequila. It's amazing. And to get that different blend, that 80-20, that's pretty interesting. Now, this does have a bit more of anise than I was expecting. I really was expecting a lot more agave first and foremost. But there is a good amount of anise on here that is battling with the agave. So the agave is there. But yeah, it's even like kind of like salty. That's interesting. I mean, it's you're definitely getting some minerals as well, and that's where some of that salt might come in. It's definitely a minerally kind of smell. And it's got some veggies going on too. But I was really expecting a lot more agave on this than I am getting in the nose. Really was hoping for a huge agave bomb. It's not. It's there, but it's not like a blast in your face. You're definitely getting some black pepper, but overall, it's got that, man, yeah, that anise smell and kind of some minerals in there mixing in with the agave, and a little minty too, a little minty as well, man. Well, let's check it out. Again, it's just here. I've been sniffing. Let's give this a taste. Cheers, everybody. Salud. Okay. Now, that's interesting. That's interesting. What I am smelling in the cup, it is what I'm getting on the nose. I mean, on the palate. Let me take another sip. You're definitely getting some agave, but it's light. It's not a huge in your face sweetness of agave. It's not like really a punch of cooked agave to the face. I was really expecting a lot more, to be completely honest. It's light. It's really light. That anise flavor is there. You're getting a lot of black pepper as well. But overall, this is actually a pretty light Blanco when it comes to agave. Let me take another sip. As it's opening up, it's starting to get, definitely starting to get more agave smell. You're getting that cooked agave for sure. That alcohol is kind of dissipating, and it's starting to open up a little bit more. I like that. I do like that. Let me take a sip. Okay. It is starting to open up somewhat. Um, on that second sip, I did get more of an agave flavor, but overall, it's not. It really is. It's not something that's like really chunky per se. I mean, you could tell when just moving the legs and tears around, you can see it. It goes away pretty quickly. All right. So not a lot of agave oils in here. Um, and that absolutely connects to then that flavor of it's there, but it's kind of going away quickly. It's kind of airy, and yeah, like even right now, like it's gone. How long was I talking? Maybe I don't know, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, and the flavor's gone. Let me take this last little sip. As it does sit there, it is opening up slightly, but not by much. Okay, and it's just kind of real subtle flavors. The agave is there, but it's a little subtle. That black pepper is there, but it's not a huge punch in your face. It's there, but it's just kind of like it just goes away so fast, right? The minerality is there, but it's just kind of it goes away so quickly. And that's interesting. That's interesting. Like I said, I was really expecting a huge punch of agave to the face. And, for me and my taste buds right now, it's more of a subtle flavor. It's more of a muted flavor. And it was there and then it's gone. So that's interesting. Really looking forward, and that's why I love doing these flight videos and also reviewing the entire brand. We just reviewed another brand recently where the same thing, the Blanco, you guys know reposados are my least favorite, right? And in that other flight, the reposado ended up being the absolute best. It even had like more of an agave flavor than a Blanco, right? So I'm curious, very curious to try this reposado, and I'm very curious to try this añejo. When I get to the añejo, like I said, I will do that flight and compare all three, Blanco, reposado, and añejo, for that vertical flight going through the resting and seeing how that imparts and impacts flavor, right? Because overall, like I said, the Blanco, I mean, this is tasty. It's got some good taste to it, right? But it just goes away pretty quick. And that's interesting. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how that reposado and that añejo is going to play out, how those barrels really impart the flavor. And I'm hoping that the flavor sticks around, because this does have a pretty decent flavor. And I really wish it was lasting a bit longer. Like I said, some of those oils, it's just not there. It's more of a subtle kind of flavor. It's more of an in and out kind of flavor. And I really wish, not sure how they're going to do it, but be able to put more flavor into it to have it stick around and be even more intense kind of experience. All right. So, hey, that's it. That's our take. If you have tried this, please drop those comments down below. Let me hear what you think. And overall, I appreciate you being here with us. If you have not done so already, hit that like and subscribe, as well as follow us on Instagram at Agave Talk. All right. Thank you, everybody, and take care.